What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Marvel Rivals. Today we're gonna be going over one of the best Doctor Strange matches out there. Pretty sure Doctor Strange is pretty good. I don't know about you, but he's pretty nice. We're here. We're defending.
What do you teach exactly?
Essentially, I'll tell you right now, this is probably gonna be one of the craziest comebacks that I've ever done. Probably the best match I've ever played. Long story short, we're greedy. We're greedy right here. We want some kills. That's all we care about. So obviously, us wanting to get a lot of kills is gonna cost us to fall behind on this whole match. But as you can see, we obviously don't know this, but the Doctor Strange is doing a portal and everybody's jumping through it, and they're like, oh, we're kind of all like a little bit ahead. Like we knew it was a possibility, but essentially, like, we just like to kill. So yeah, long story short, that little thing is essentially gonna cost us this first match. We knew that going on to the next round we couldn't do that move because they already did it, so they're obviously gonna expect it. But can't remember exactly how this goes down, but long story short, I'm trying to like see, essentially, I'm trying to like scout like their form. Right here, I essentially get pushed, trying to see if I can pick their healers and shit. Okay, everybody's dead from my team. I didn't even know. Yeah, long story short, I'm trying to hold the thing down, trying not to push if I don't have to. Essentially, I get killed right there. You can obviously tell these guys are playing together, all of them. I think we had like one or two randoms.
The mystic arts won't fail me again.
But yeah, we had like one random, I think, and it was the Thor, which, by the way, did a pretty good job, honestly. Later on in the match. So, yeah, kill that girl, get her out of here. Trying to hold the place. Right here, they're getting heals from everywhere. Trying to find the healers. Oh, screw that guy. Trying to find the healer. Pick that guy. I get killed. And then the Adam Warlock revives everybody. So, yeah, it's we're still in a kind of tough spot. There's not really a time where like I'm gonna be able to use my like ult, because let's be real, Doctor Strange ult is not the best. Slow, doesn't do a lot of damage. It stuns, but it's super quick. Like, I'm pretty sure Mantis sedation or like the ice from like Snow, like Luna Snow, like right here you're gonna see like me trying to kill this girl, get her out of here. One kill, because that's pretty much Doctor Strange ultimate right there. So then I see my buddy activates that. He doesn't really tell me. I'm over here trying to block my team, protect him from that. Long story short, we're essentially like, I can't remember if this is like our first or this is one of our first matches too. Like, we're not playing the best. That's essentially what it is. I will say sometimes I get a little trigger happy, and I believe that I can like solo a lot of these characters, but then obviously, like, you know, they just come together like this, and essentially they kill me. Go figure. But yeah, essentially Adam Warlock, I'm trying to like pause this because they're far from it, so as soon as I pause the convoy, then I actually go for some kills. So right there, I run out of ammo. Somebody shooting me from behind. So at that point, okay, get her out. Stop this again. Doctor Strange versus Doctor Strange. Yeah, we already know. Okay. Trying to get the healers. Essentially putting my life on the line. Hey. I went a little too far, I'm not gonna lie, but I wanted to get that Adam Warlock and the other girl out of there if I could. I was kind of waiting to get my explosion.
The Sorcerer Supreme returns.
Long story short, I think they end up yeah, I think they end up like pushing this all the way through.
Not sure how we'll solve this.
Pulse charge sadly doesn't go off, which could have been a game changer.
By the eye of
Trying to gain some Agamotto, use it a little bit after. He uses his, essentially gets all of the health back. Trying to get the Hela right here. Yeah, I'm like, there's a Hela that I was camping up there. She disappeared, obviously. Yeah, essentially we're getting steamrolled this whole game. Not really, but they're essentially pushing it, and obviously we're not slowing it down at any point. So I get in front of him, and I get demolished immediately. I was like, holy cow. That guy, he used his ult for no reason, I guess. We're thinking, I was like, we can't do the portal, because they're going to expect it. Obviously, they did it. They're going to expect it. But I can't remember if we actually do it now or not. Essentially, I'm telling them we can go through this door.
There is a Sorcerer Supreme.
It's the right door.
When science failed, I would knit the dimensions back together.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
So yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. So I'm trying to do the portal, but I'm like, I know like he's looking at me with his portal. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for him to put the portal. And once he puts the portal, never mind, we're just going through the right side. So yeah, we go through the right side. Obviously, like, they all start going crazy. Somebody was almost dead there, but right here, I'm not entirely sure what happens. It's just a bunch of like, just pure chaos. Essentially, that push does not work. They're obviously doing too good. So yeah, they're all like chilling there. I see the Doctor Strange. I fake it. I literally break his ankles. I faked it. And I was like, all right, let me see if I can do a portal real quick. It's essentially like trying to get to the healer. So I'm like, I did the portal. And then essentially, yeah. I was telling him that I was doing that portal too. I was like, we need to get the healers. Obviously, if we don't get the healers, we're not gonna do anything. And this guy think he can get the heal pack. Psych. Yeah, long story short, I'm like going at the healers. They're so close. And somehow, some way, these guys are still not dead. Obviously, I die because, you know, 4 people on me, but I was like, damn, we're not pushing anything. We got a minute 40. And at this point right here, at this point, I don't think it's going to show it, but one of my friends gave like the surrender button. I didn't even know that was a thing. He literally pressed like a surrender. And I was like, what the hell? Surrender? He surrendered. What the fuck is that? And he's like, yeah, we're not going to do it. Like, we haven't pushed it by now, like this and that. Essentially saying like, you know, we're not going to do it. Like, we already took so long and it's only going to get harder. And like, he's essentially like asking to surrender. Nobody accepted that shit, obviously. And essentially, we managed to kill them all. Don't really know how it all went down, if I'm being honest. All I know is I got the Venom and that guy. They're already back, by the way. Do an Eye of Agamotto real quick. Get a few kills, because I'm him. I do die, but we got the payload, so we're finally moving it. So yeah, what happens now? What changes in our game plan here? Yeah, Adam Warlock is right there, trying to get him. Somebody finally gets him. Essentially, I die because of the mines. I was like, at least we're moving it. I'm pretty much getting back there. At this point, we're actually like talking to each other and like, you know, saying when we're gonna use the ults, you know, when we should use the other ones. So Hell Unleashed goes up. I go up there and I block essentially. Really good shield for that ultimate. So she does the spider time, and I'm essentially at this point, and I'm like, all right, so I'm getting a little bit of heals. Yeah, let's just. By the way, yeah, she does ultimate. Like, this magic is literally not dying. She was literally carrying like the whole match. Granted, we kill her there, but like, honestly, like she was like putting in the work. Yeah, essentially at that point we're holding it down. There's a few character changes, I think. Loki is honestly so good. You have no idea how good that guy is. And then essentially I'm like taking, I'm getting healed and taking care of all the spiders. At this point I'm literally like a frontliner. And I'm not even worrying about like, oh, I should probably hide this the whole time. Anyways, I'm literally like getting healed insanely good. Like, and I'm like, I'm not even bothering about shielding at that point, so shout out to them, honestly. But essentially we're on this point the whole time. Yeah, essentially I don't know what happened, but long story short, Agamotto get a kill. I know the healer is back there. Essentially I end up killing a few people, which is nice. You need to know how to like place yourself when you do like the maelstrom of whatever it's called. Long story short, like we start pushing this and I'm like, we're doing pretty good. Like, honestly, I don't know what shifted, but something shifted. Shout outs to the the Thor, bro. The Thor is literally like tanking by himself over there. Shield is up again. Essentially we're like, all right, I'm gonna stay right here. She used that ability, we use ours. Kind of cancels each other out, honestly. Venom decided to use his ultimate down there, even though there's like nobody, almost nobody there. Oh, he used it on the Thor, bro. Kill that girl, get her out of here. He's like, born again. I'm tired of your cheese. I didn't kill him. Essentially right here, I'm opening a portal because most of our team is dead, right? The Thor is still like holding it down, bro. I'm like, damn, like Thor like held it down for like what I needed him to hold it down, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. By the Agamotto gets killed. Let me get this guy real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in this circle. That Venom is bleeding. Okay, I was like, you know what? Play point. I know that guy's almost dead, but let's play point. Okay, so just mash on that guy. Finally dead. The healer is over there, and I'm like, you know what? Honestly, ignore the healer. Like, I know like the healer's there, but I know I could have used my ultimate right there, by the way. But I was waiting because I know people are gonna use theirs, and this is where things get insane. Like essentially, it's like ultimates everywhere. So I kill him. I use this because I think he's the last guy. Kill him real quick. I'm like, okay, this is not moving. Why is it not moving? Dog ass. This is magic, bro. By the way, 5 seconds left, and we finally get it. And essentially, we tied the score. So we did it with less time, or you know, obviously like they essentially did it faster than us, but we still did it. I mean, I say we, but in reality I was like, all right, I'm gonna do a portal on the back line, bro. Everybody come with me. We're gonna do this portal where I'm gonna pretend like I'm not, because obviously like Doctor Strange, you can use a portal, you can see essentially what's going on, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm not, and I'm gonna wait a little bit. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a portal and I'm gonna put it on a person, and we're gonna literally kill that person immediately. Once we have one person down, then obviously it's a 5v6. We can work from there. And then I had my buddy he was like, all right, I'm gonna go distract the Iron Man. He's essentially gonna be distracted. But yeah, right here, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put the portal right here. They use their portal, and I'm like, all right, easy prey. This person's standing right here. All right, I'm gonna put it down in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Boom. One person down. Doctor Strange is right there. And at this point, it's chaos. You already know. Essentially, we're trying to like kill everybody. Boom, get that out of here. And then essentially we have the numbers here. So she dies over there. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go over there. Let's kill this Doctor Strange. And essentially, we're literally taking this zone immediately, which was a high level IQ right there. I was just messing around at that point, but essentially we got it pretty quick. And all we have to do for next round is essentially not let him do that. So essentially, what we do now is just essentially it's crazy. The overtime starts, right? And essentially we're pushing this as far away as we can, and that's exactly what we do. And yeah, essentially we get it pretty far. Can't remember if we use any ults like in this middle portion. I think we do. So essentially they're all waiting, which good idea, but at the same time, like, I don't think you should wait that far back, if I'm being honest. Obviously, I don't know. I barely play this, but long story short, this is where we go crazy. I'm getting healed, right? And I'm like, all right, so this Doctor Strange, pretty sure he lost all his shield energy. Ult versus ult, you already know how it be. So they use theirs, we use ours, as simple as that. I think that's probably the best thing you can do, by the way. Use your ult after another one. I can hear the child screaming on the other end. I was like, I could have killed that person, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? Agamotto. I used it because I thought I heard somebody else use theirs, so I was trying to like stop them in their tracks. But realistically, my eye helped the Iron Man get a few kills. The invisible woman in our team. By the way, look at the overtime line. The overtime line is literally like, it's pretty much like over, essentially. But essentially, we literally go. Oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're not getting away with it. And then over there, I essentially running out of ammo. I was like, Luna Snow is just doing all that, whatever. Get her out of here. Get him out of here. You're gonna keep pushing this, which is it's just funny because like I don't even know what shifted, if I'm being honest. Essentially, now they're getting desperate. They're trying to stop it, you know, one person at a time. So essentially, they're hella desperate at that point. Yeah. All I'm trying to say is like I essentially carried, and you'll see at the end, bro. I was like, oh, you're right here. I was literally gonna kill her ass. They're trying to target me, bro. Like the Strange is like, hell nah. Essentially, I'm kind of looking around to see if there's any easy praise out there. Okay. And then we keep pushing this on like a one line of overtime. And right here, I will admit that I'll do a slight misplay because of my greediness. Right here, she Hell Unleashed. I'm like, you know what? We ain't gonna let you do that. Not here. Tank a few. Do a little bit of damage. Essentially, I'm like tanking all that. I don't think she got a hit off unlike anybody. And right here, I'm like, this is where I misplayed. I left the zone. I was like, I want this girl dead. And I was like, you know what? Let me go back. I don't know how like it stopped because my friends were there on the zone, but so I tried to get fancy. I'm like, I know they're gonna portal, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna wait until they do their portal, and then I'm gonna place my portal in front of theirs. I was like, you know, I'm trying to like mix them up essentially, because I know they're gonna portal. But I think I tried to do the I think I saw this once, I'm not gonna lie, where you place it under him or whatever, and long story short, it does not work. That's my point. It does not work. They try to do their portal, obviously. Essentially they do it, but I don't know what they did wrong, but essentially, yeah, it didn't work out in their favor. They essentially died, and essentially they don't get a good of a start as we did. I'm like, this Doctor Strange is mine. Long story short, I ran out of ammo, but friends finish him off. Place another sticker, and at this point I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling myself. I was like, these guys ain't getting nowhere at this point. Yeah, so essentially we got the Doctor Strange over there. Somebody tells us that they're on our left. I was like, oh cool. We got the Luna Snow. So then we try to like kill the Luna Snow. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay close to the circle. I'm not gonna get distracted. This guy's getting healed insanely good, and I was like, you know what? We need to find that healer and just get him out of here. He literally just leaves. He uses the ult, obviously, because why not? She uses her ult, and I'm like, all right, so they use 2 of their ults, which, by the way, is so crazy they already have it. Unless overtime is different, but anyways, essentially I die. They end up taking it, and I was like, damn. But they have 50 seconds, which is it's enough for sure, but it's not a lot. Anyways, shields up. That means that one of my friends used the bubble. I'm not there yet, unfortunately. So over here, I'm trying to the Loki. That pulse charge and the Eye of Agamotto was clutch. Like, that was not communicated, by the way. I don't think that was communicated. I'm pretty sure I was like, I'm using it, and then he's like, all right, boom, and he did it. I mean, it was kind of communicated, but long story short, I'm like, I'm using mine as soon as I get there. And yeah, it ended up working out, honestly. And yeah, it ended right there. Like, I don't even know what happened in those few seconds, but we ended up holding it back and honestly making that insane comeback. That was an insane comeback. Like, it literally looked like we were gonna lose. My buddy was trying to quit. He was literally surrendering and shit, and we're like, hey, we ain't doing that. And you already know what the MVP is, because, you know, it's just me. I literally got 59, 14, damage, 25,000. I did the most damage in my team. I blocked almost the most damage. It was insane. With my 59 bomb, like, it was an insane comeback. Like, we weren't supposed to win that, but we managed to do it. So, like, the best Doctor Strange out there, if you ask me. Anyways, if you guys do enjoy this, I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a while, but if you guys do enjoy these, just let me know and I'll probably make some more. If you guys like this, you already know what to do. Like, comment your thoughts on this amazing comeback, subscribe to the channel to help, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.